So Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth did sign the official deal to formally accept the gift of a luxury jet from Qatar. Now, we've talked about this before. This is Donald Trump's wanting to modernize Air Force One, and they're going to spend a bunch of money to upgrade this plane to make it usable as Air Force One. And then after Donald Trump is out of office, they want to gift it to the Trump Presidential Library. Now, all of this flies in the face of the Emoluments Clause, which says that no president can accept a gift from a foreign country and keep it for themselves. But Donald Trump doesn't care about the rules. He wants to do things his way. He thinks of himself as above the law, which is evident by all of the things he's done. Now, they've signed this thing out, and we are going to be receiving this jet. And now they have to start the process of upgrading it. Well, it sounds like the Air Force is moving a bunch of money around from differing projects to make room in the budget to be able to pay for this upgrade. Now, there are differing numbers out there about how much this upgrade is going to cost, anywhere from $400 million to $1 billion to pay to upgrade this plane. And you might say, well, did we need a new Air Force One? Well, kind of. The Air Force One planes that we typically are used to seeing are dated. They're over 20-some years old each, might even be 30 years old each at this point. And they could use some modernization. However, during his first administration, Donald Trump had ordered 2 new planes, and the first one is set to be delivered in 27 or 28. And this plane is going to take a year or 2 to be upgraded properly to be usable as Air Force One. There are all kinds of security features that need to be put into place to make sure that they can handle classified documents, that they are safe in the air, all of those kind of things. So Donald Trump is going to be getting this plane, getting it modified, costing the taxpayers a bunch of money to replace a plane that there's already a replacement for on order and in the works, and who's actual working on that plane. Boeing is going to have to bump those 2 planes back a ways in order to fit in fixing and upgrading this plane. All to fit for Donald Trump and his ego to receive this luxury gift. Now, I think ultimately there's going to be investigations into this when Democrats are back in control. And it is entirely possible that Donald Trump gets impeached or they pass some law down the road that would prohibit it from going to his presidential library. But that's where things stand as of this point. The things are in the works to get this plane and get it upgraded.